What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Friday, September the 30th, 2022. Today we're going to talk about NVFX, and we're going to talk about more of it as a broker as we are on today in payday, right? We're supposed to get our commissions today. And we did get a little bit of them, and I'll explain why I say a little bit in a second. But before we get started, I want to talk about, I want to mention this first. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more, nothing less than that. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, just make sure you hit that notification bell as well. I'm going to go ahead and jump into, let's see, what do I want to jump into first? I want to jump into the Telegram group. We're going to talk about automated capital, right? Now, I want to preface this before I even start to talk about automated capital. We're going to talk about a few different PAMs today because I have made some moves, right? Not anything pulling money from out of one to go into another, but taking some of the commissions that I've already earned and jumping into one of these other PAMs that I have been looking at for a little bit of while. But right now we're going to start off by talking about automated capital. So today, we're going to just start with today, okay? At, what time was this? This was at 2:11 a.m. this morning. It says, let's continue the trading days with nonstop profits. It looks like we're hitting 5 straight trading days of profits. React to this if you're pumped for the future of automated capital, which I am. So I went ahead and clicked on this little fire emoji. And I'm also going to clap it up for him. Automated capital is in a rebounding process. As far as, as many of you know, last week it took a massive hit of close to 70%, and it is now fighting back from that. And it had a great week of fight, ladies and gentlemen. So when a platform, let me say this, when an account like this, when an opportunity like this, it loses, right? It differs from a platform because it actually has the ability to fight its way back. So we'll be watching the fight from automated capital. And we'll be cheering them on, of course. I decided to leave my capital where it was. I decided not to pull it, even though I had the opportunity to, and I still do. If I decided I wanted to pull this out on Sunday, I could decide to do that. So then it said 7:03 a.m. Attention, all trades closed, all algorithms turned off, 5 straight days of winning and profits earned. They turned it off as soon as they can get a profit, look like, and daily report will be coming around 5 p.m. today. Well, actually, no. It came out at 7:16 this morning. So a little more than 10 minutes after that, the daily report came out. And daily report, all trades closed. We're going to bring this up. As we can see, it did 0.43% for today. It got in and it got out. So we're going to take our little money and we're going to go. All right? It made a profit for the total account of $22,000 for the day. So it took its profits and it said, you know, we're going to close off and we're going to get ready for next week. That's my assumption. I don't know that they actually said that, but I'm assuming that they said something like that, all right? Of course, this week it did 8.88%, ladies and gentlemen. That's something to clap up, all right? In this fight process, it's gonna take a bit. You know, over the month, it lost 55%. So as it goes into this next month, we're going to be talking about hopefully gains. So the beauty of people that deciding that they may have just watched this for a little while, they may have saw that it lost, and you know, the difference between this and some of the other PAMs that have lost, like in this capacity, is they didn't have any capital to fight back with. This platform this opportunity still has capital to fight back with. So I decided to keep my money where it was. And I want to see it fight back from its current negative 5% for the month. Of course, going forward, it's going to be more green because it'll be a new month. But we'll always have, I believe they're going to be as transparent as possible when it comes down to this fight back because they want to see it go from where it is right now to where it was and beyond. It could take to the rest of the year. Who knows? You know, the market is its own beast. And I don't ever pretend to know about that side of it. I am just fortunate to be exposed to an opportunity like this. So I move accordingly how I see fit, okay? But it did do 5 straight days of trading in the green. So that's something that is awesome. This is also a side note that came out a couple hours ago at 8:05 a.m. So side note, if you're an investor that got hit, you won't be charged any performance and management fees until you're fully recovered. Got to clap that up for that. If you add more funds to your account, you also won't be charged on your account still. Some folks will take advantage of that, some won't. It'll be up to you. But let's make this recovery and make these gains. 5-0, 5 straight days of profiting. It's always good to give yourself credit for the small wins, but also keeping in mind the bigger picture and how much fight we have. Now, 5-0 is a great start in a rebounding process. In my opinion, there's a lot of work to be done. I have no problem giving the hype to the small wins, but me personally, I will be looking more for the long-term gain. Of course, as people decide that this is for them, new people, you missed that hit. So as far as I know, when you come in, if you decide to come in automated capital, you could have a week like we had last week. You could have an 8% week. There's not a lot of platforms and opportunities that are going to give you an 8% week, ladies and gentlemen. So I see this as possibly a fresh start for that new person. Maybe that person that has been looking from the side. You know, of course, I don't tell anybody what to do. You have to make your own decision and what works out for you. But what I know is that automated capital was running very successfully. And then 2 days of whatever happened. And it took it down in 2 days. That's how quickly things can go down. But if things can go down quickly, they can go up quickly. And of course, with new provisions in place, different things are going to be hopefully protected a little bit better. As far as commissions for today, I got word, and quite honestly, if I'm being transparent, I wasn't quite the happiest to hear this, but the referral plan went to another structure. All right. Now, the good thing about that is what I did earn was around $2,500, and it allowed me to go ahead and jump into another Pamm that I've been watching. And I was waiting for this deposit to deposit a little bit of money. I wasn't going to put in too much in this, but I wanted to get a foothold and get started. And that was Adiva, all right? I'm not saying that right. Adiva. It's not Adiva. It's Adiva. Adiva Tech, right? So let me see if I have my NVFX open right now. And if I don't, then I'll have to just get it open. But what Adiva is another Pamm account that through my network of people that, share things with me, and some of you may have already heard about it. It is another Pamm account that we have access to right here on FXSWAY. NVFX. NVFX, all right? That's what we're talking about. So it is another account that we have access to. I decided that I was going to put a cool $2,500, all right? The minimum in that is $250. And I do believe that the last day to get a part of this, well, I'm not going to say that, because what it is right now is giving us the opportunity to be involved in the beta testing, and the beta testing starts on the 1st, all right? Of course, those of you that know Forex and how it trades, it starts on Sunday night. So I wanted to make sure that my $250 was in on Sunday night. It was going to be just $250, but I got me a nice little bonus of $2,500, in which I'm trying to find where that's documented. Here we go. So as you can see, I made a wallet to MetaTrader transaction of $2,549 or so, and that's what I received from that bonus that I got, which is great. Clap it up for at least that bit of a bonus. Now, it's nothing like it was before, but what I meant to say was the rest of that. So 1 week is going to be counted on the old referral plan. The second week of this last 2 week period is going to be on the recovery mode plan, right? And I had to find some information, try to figure out what that is, and I realized it's on the actual website. So I'm going to try to find it on my own. I was sent a screenshot that I can share, but I'm going to try to find that on the actual website and go through that. So sorry for this video being so long, but that's just what happens when you're talking about a broker that has many different things going on in it. And of course, we are in 3 different Pamms. So like I said, I got that little bit of commission. I decided to roll it into Adiva Tech, all right? So what Adiva Tech is, we're going to go to the report. I'm sorry. We're going to go to the offer. So here's Adiva Tech. The Adiva Sniper Bot 90-day beta. Okay, looking for fully automated trading experience with consistent profits and low risk? You're in the right place. Trading interval is a week. Minimum deposit is $250. The performance fee is 25%. Looks like no management fees and no deposit fees. All right, so that's pretty cool. It doesn't have any positions yet because I haven't started trading. Well, I think it is trading actually. I'm just not in it yet until it decides to accept my deposit of $2,500. So we'll see that as we go on. But the ones that we are in right now, we back up. You will see that we are also in automated capital, right? Big reds, okay, and automated capital, the GU account, which is also in the red. All right, that pretty much got depleted, but there's still some funds there. So I just said, I'm going to leave it. I don't have any reason to withdraw. And of course, automated capital is in its recovery phase. So we will see it start to bounce back slowly but surely. This is going to be red for a while, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, negative $14,000 because I put in a total of $27,000 in this platform. I want to be VIP. So that my position doesn't change. I'm still VIP, but I don't have any performance fees or anything like that going on for me until this bounces back for me. However, for those of you that are new jumping in, all right, if you decide to make that choice, of course, understanding the risk, then you will start hopefully this next week in the green, and you'll see green in your account because you were able to get in after the bottom kind of fell out. All right. We're still expecting another commission from NVFX. I want to mention that we just have not gotten it yet. Now, what I want to do is I want to log out really quickly. I'm going to go to the home page and see if I can't find that information on the affiliate side. Now, they talk about spreads and different things of that nature, account funding, all of this on NVFX, more reasons to trade with them anytime, anywhere, any device, which is great. Now, those of you that don't know, MT4 and MT5 are no longer available in the app stores, and it is what it is. But if you have it already, then that's great. All right, let's see if we can find some information here. Affiliate program, here we go. So, depending on the level that your Pamm is involved with, there's different payout structures. There are some that are spread out. They're called spread out. It's one called high rise and one called top heavy. All right. Now, I do believe that the high rise and top heavy are only available for master IBs. Now, I think that we were in possibly either the top heavy or the high rise. What we're now in is this. Is it the spread out? I'll figure out exactly what we were, where we were in, and what we are now in. But I believe we were in the highest payout structure in this thing that paid out 5 levels, right? And first level on the high rise is $2, second level is $1, and this is kind of spread out a little bit differently. I believe we were in the high rise. Now, I'm sure somebody will correct me when they see this video. And of course, y'all know how I am. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. I'm very willing to come back and say, hey, I was wrong about this right here. At least now I know exactly where to find it. So any other Pamm that decides to be a part of this has this opportunity to offer this to people. All right. Now, only the master IBs can offer the high rise and the top heavy, apparently. But every other one can offer this type of spread, right? So pretty cool. Our affiliate traders get more 24/7 support, custom marketing resources, and strategic advice. We're here to help you reach the full potential of your network, earn commissions from your referral trades. Easy and quick to join. Our affiliate program presents you with the opportunity of getting multiple sources of income while you trade. Now, this is just from NVFX. This is less to do with automated capital and Adivah than it does with NVFX. NVFX is the one that is paying out this to us. All right. So I just wanted to mention that, those of you that have networks out here that are looking for opportunities, of course, we have some here, but there are many different Pamm accounts involved with NVFX. And, if whoever shares NVFX with you, get their link. All right. And make sure whatever Pamm account you decide to get in and win from, understanding the risk, of course, that the person that shared NVFX with you gets that credit. Let's see if there's anything else I needed to mention other than those things. Of course, we are still in the rebounding process with Automated Capital, just to recap. But it had a great week of 8.88%, and it is slowly trying to churn its way back. So we'll see how next week goes. We're still waiting for the rest of our commissions, which should come hopefully today. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next day. And of course, you guys remember 2 weeks ago, man, it was like 22 grand. So that, we'll see how that translates into this week. But the good news is, for those of you that are still here, this next coming week in Automated Capital, all right, is going back to the plan. I believe it was the high-rise plan, but it was the plan that enabled me to make 22 grand. It's going back to that. So optimistic for those of you that are sharing NVFX with other people as well. They will be moving Automated Capital's referral plan back to what it was previous to when the bottom fell out. All right. I know this was a lot to take in for a video. There's a lot of information. There's a new Pamm, Adiva Tech, that I am getting in. It is a sniper trader, and we're going to see how that kind of goes when we get involved with it. It's in its beta testing. I'm getting in before the 1st. The tentative start date is, of course, the 1st, and we'll see how that goes. If there's a delay of some sort, we'll talk about it. But right now, those of you that want to be a part of the beta, you have to have at least $250 in the Adiva Tech. Those of you that don't know how to get that in, then you probably need to go way back on the NVFX videos here in order to figure out how to make your deposits, because it's the same as getting in Automated Capital and any other Pamm on this broker. All you have to do is just go and search up Adivah, Adivah, in the chat. I mean, in the search bar, and you should be able to find it as Adiva Tech. All right. That being said, that's a lot on NVFX, right? But it's all worth it because we're involved in a whole bunch of stuff, and we kind of talked about how we would be. So this is a way to diversify. We're in 3 different Pamms. 2 of them are in the red for me. One we're hoping is going to start off in the green and continue off in the green in a different type of trading. And of course, we're hoping that those other 2 accounts that we have, which are tied to Automated Capital, that they continue to just do what they have been doing, and the rebound process will show that this could be one of the greatest recoveries of an account that, of course, I've seen, but maybe that anyone has ever seen. Who knows? I haven't been in this space long enough to know what kind of accounts have really recovered at this rate. But I know for me, it's going to be very important that we see it continue to trend upwards and continue to see gains. All right. With that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you. This is one of them. Please use it, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west. Put on your wallets too, because if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, hit subscribe. You want to be notified, hit that bell, that notification bell that is. This is NVFX and everything that comes along with it as it pertains to BOJ. This, of course, is just my journey. I'm not here to tell any of y'all what to do, just showing y'all what I'm doing. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.